Hi, welcome back to another thrilling installment of That's Entertainment, the weekly entertainment show where we look at all the interesting news last week, this week. This week we've been dealing with quite some fallout with the Russian invasion of Ukraine. We have quite a few team members that are based over in Kiev and other parts of the Ukrainian region. Our thoughts really go out to our team members who are currently in the process of fleeing the conflict. It's tough times ahead, and obviously we're hoping that peace normalizes things again soon. Now on with the news. Viacom CBS, owner of the veteran Hollywood studio Paramount, announced this week the company will shortly be rebranded as Paramount Global, or simply Paramount, according to the chairperson Sherry Redstone, exploiting a big screen brand and household name that audiences have been familiar with for almost a century, since the studio launched nearly 100 years ago in 1912. But in their centenary year, the company isn't looking back. Instead, it's reconfirmed its commitment to the future in the form of streaming video. As CEO Bob Bakish told investors, our momentum is building, and as it grows, we take Paramount Plus and our other streaming businesses to the next level. The size of the opportunity we see ahead is matched only by the scale of our ambition to seize it. The company unveiled some very impressive 2021 numbers at its investors' presentation early last week. Their US subscription streaming platform gained 7.3 million new accounts, giving it a total of 32.8 million subscribers. But their free VOD platform, Pluto TV, now has 64 million active users, highlighting yet again the growing importance of FAST-based business models. FAST means free ad-supported streaming TV. Consequently, as TV Rep website put it, the company raised targets for both its ad-supported and subscription streaming operations. Given how quickly it has reached previous targets, executives said, instead of the 65 million to 75 million streaming customers by the end of 2024, the company now expects to top 100 million by that time, up roughly a half from what they actually predicted. The company is also raising its direct-to-consumer revenue goals from 6 billion to 9 billion a year. Paramount Plus also plans to continue its international rollout, having already launched in Latin America, Australia, and Canada. Coming later this year will be previously announced launch of the service on the Sky TV platform in UK, Ireland, Germany, Switzerland, and Austria. The company also reaffirmed its commitment to working alongside Universal NBC and Sky in other European territories with the launch of the new streaming platform Sky Showtime, which will be available in 22 additional markets, including the Nordics, the Baltics, the Netherlands, and Spain. In terms of the exclusive product that will be at the core of the appeal of Paramount's viewing time, TV Rev reported again that the company's strategy is clear. Milk strong franchises with spin-offs, reboots, sequels, and cross-platform approaches that dive deeper into known quantities, or new kinds of shows from star talent and creators. So with the push for new VOD platforms, what we're seeing again is this rush towards the franchise, making the safe bet in your production portfolio on known brands and investing into known franchises will continue. New content will always be treated as a risk, but it's interesting, star talent is now beginning to drive new ideas and new production ideas as well. This decision, unfortunately, will not be without some of its problems. At present, a significant amount of Paramount's impressive film and TV library is still under license to various rival platforms. For example, in the US, all 300-plus episodes of South Park are available on Warner Bros. HBO Max and will remain there for the next 3 years. And, according to Deadline, content spending, which will hit $6 billion in 2024, is eroding cash flow and earnings. And even at $6 billion, Paramount's spend will be a fraction of the outlay by Netflix and rivals like Disney and Warner Media. I'm not sure how they think they can spend as little as they are spending, one analyst said. They have to spend more to compete, and I don't know what they can afford to spend more on, or even if they can afford to spend what they are spending. In the same article last week, Deadline also reported on some more worrying news. Paramount's global stock has plunged more than 20% since the company's investor presentation on Tuesday, the vanishing of almost $5 billion in market value after the company formerly known as Viacom CBS declared it was going all in on streaming, has left even diehard backers searching for explanations. Dade Hayes and Jill Goldsmith finished their piece with some sobering thoughts on the challenges facing Paramount Plus and others. The oft-used reference to the streaming wars sort of implies a single winner, even if more than one new arrival makes a viable go of it, an upper echelon is starting to form. Netflix remains the leader with 222 million global subscribers, and Disney Plus has earned a spot in the top tier with almost 130 million. just 2+ years into the service's existence. HBO Max ended 2021 with 74 million subscribers. When combined with their linear HBO service, this puts it in consideration for a top 3 placement. Obviously, cash-rich tech firms like Amazon and Apple aren't going anywhere and can put up a squeeze on media companies by spending freely and pursuing a different strategy. Puck's Matthew Baloney was even more downbeat in his analysis of what the drop in Paramount's share represents. In a recent statement, he said, "It's striking how the narrative on streaming has changed so dramatically in the past few years. For years, Netflix and others would rise and fall solely by subscriber numbers. Now, terrifyingly, the market is paying a lot more attention to the business fundamentals, and I hope you're sitting down for this news. The streaming wars are really fucking expensive." The scary reality is that the market is no longer convinced that streaming is a good model for anyone, even Netflix and Disney. Yes, the entertainment business is transforming. It just might be a smaller, less profitable business than the cable TV cash cow of the past 30 years. And there might be a fewer players that can withstand these new economics. So where is streaming heading in 2022 and beyond? And do you think there will be as many players in the market by the mid-2020s? If so, what do you think, or who do you think will survive and who will perish? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. That's all for this week. Remember, we publish this show both to LinkedIn and to YouTube. Please hit that like button, please subscribe, or please share this content with your colleagues. We'd love to get the message more out about this show. That's all for this week. Thank you very much. Goodbye.